What is up, guys? Welcome back to another casted game. We're here on the 1 vs 1 ranked quick search ladder on the map Caucasus. With two pro players in front of us, Batu and Soldier, playing in the colour blue, spawning to the north of the map, playing as the Spanish. It is Batu. Opponents today, Big Soldier, spawning down to the south map in the colour red, playing as the British, both players today. Above the 1900 ELO, Soldier 1970, Batu 1920, so slightly in favoured of Soldier. A quick set of games being casted today for those watching on Twitch. Soldier is about to host his big $350 show match on his channel on the Twitch and YouTube, I think. And by the time you see us on YouTube later on, if it makes there, go check out his channel. You probably have seen it already, and I'm sure it's absolute quality series, quality games. I'll be there watching, cheering along. So looking forward to it as well. Soldier out on the map. Let's just see what kind of deck Soldier's thinking of. Found himself an 80 wood treasure, crackshotted one Brawling Musketeer, taking it on the second. And happy days there for Soldier. Gonna go 3 villagers. Does have GMT in deck, but not looking to do that classic GMT opening. No advanced church. Unfortunately, does get caught by Batuan's Explorer. That dog going to be nipping at the heels as well. And I think that Soldier might be able to kill Batu's War Dog if Batu wants to commit the War Dog to ensure that Soldier's Explorer goes down. And I think, as trades go, I don't think it's actually worth it to be lose the War Dog in this situation. But we are on a map where treasures aren't that great. And early kill on Explorer, yeah, I'm going to take this back. I think it's a great move, because this denies Soldier the ability to get other treasures on the map. And look at this, we've got a 100 XP, we've got our 2 Plague Doctors. That's a crack shot, that is dog attacking. We're at full HP as well. Soldier didn't really try too hard to do any damage, really. He was trying to run away, but just got killed straight away. That dog could have been killed off. And, well, yeah, my initial assumption was Soldier would have traded there, but he just walked away with nothing, and Batu, a huge smile on his face. He has seen some treasures, so look at his line of sight. Where is he going so far back? He's going to get the 150 XP to Marauding Crabats treasure, but he knows there's pike, there's a coin, there's XP here. I think Batu should have stayed nearby, picked up the coin. There's some XP as well, which will assist with a shipment, and you know, Batu will be getting to that next age. Well, no faster, no slower, but having extra coin for the 3rd age. This XP treasure back in base is pretty safe anyway. Soldier's Explorer's down. There's no way he's going to get up here with a villager, so I think the threat of Soldier coming in for the steal, if Batu's Explorer was elsewhere, is very, very low. Let's look at Batu's deck now. We've got a couple of vills. Chopping wood in transition. A lot of wood being chopped in transition. Does have a deck called Water. 3-ville capitalism has been sent in. We do not have any fishing upgrades, no schooners, no 600 wood, no naval combat, no rendering plants. So all indications suggest a somewhat counter water build if you wanted to do so. I'm expecting maybe 5-ville. 700 would follow up, or go straight into that 700 gold, using that market to get himself the hunting dogs. Chopping a lot of wood though, so is there something in his mind? And speaking of something in my mind, Soldier's going water as well. 700 wood, dropping down dock, and the general British play is to kind of not really go water these days and just make the manor houses, take the land, utilise the hunt, get your market tax and grow your economy that way. But go for double dock! Oh my god, Soldier is trying to, I guess not outgreed. I think he's perfectly entitled to, in this situation, go double dock. Classically, this matchup does kind of lend it that the Brits are going to be, well, Spain's going to be on the offensive, putting pressure on British, but Brits kind of massing up with strong eco Muskas. Should be enough usually to save the day and win most of the games, but I guess the question for Soldier is, can he get enough of a dock boom going to then, I guess, compensate for his huge investments and pay off before Batu goes aggressive? The Explorer does notice that the villager's out, and, you know, Batu does see that this dock go down. He does see the fish being gathered. He sees the rate of fish going down. He doesn't have any knowledge down here. I don't think Batu would spec double dock though. That's the thing. See a single dock maybe. I don't think you can really have a game sense to say, oh, is Soldier going to be double docking? But there's a good time now with this extra scout, explorer, and dog to be scouting coastlines and checking how many docks are being made at this moment in time. Spain going for 5 villagers, card 1 into 700 coin behind this. Does have steel traps, having a stable down. Going for hussars now, which is going to delay his age up quite a bit. Probably will get some good value with the Huss though. Soldier is tucked up in base, but the point of the dock boom is that actually your fishing boats are on water. And last time I checked, horses aren't really good swimmers, so they're safe out there. And most of your economy is tucked up in base. You've got less villagers than you normally have, so in-base resources last longer. Explorer from Spain does go down, does scout double barracks defense though. Useful to know. Couple musks being trained. Is he going to keep all 5 Huss? Is he going to cancel? I think he maybe should cancel this. He's going to go for the 5 Hussars. And these will be raiding across the map, straight into the defensive mode. Does have barracks, middle map, and I think once Batu dropped this age up tower really straight away. But if you knew the stock was being built, easy thing to chuck on the coast and be pretty annoying. So Soldier Zico, you can always follow up with a frigate in the 3rd age, and looking at Soldier's economy at the moment, does have 12 fishing boats and double mass production. Going to be sending 700 coin to try and mass up, but that's not enough to age. And Soldier will be just massing units continuously. Does he have his great coats? No, he does not have his great coats. But Soldier loves his villies, and he will get them in the town centre nice and early. No casualties from Soldier's point of view. Couple musks moving up to the north of the map, trying to zone off the Huss, and yeah, Batu's going to walk straight into them. Oh, does cut away. Does go to the dock, does see how many fish that, maybe not actually, yeah, Hussar line of sight is rather low, does see now. You can have a quick look as well, 0.67 foot per second, no naval upgrades on those fishing boats, so no gill nets and no cards have been sent in from Soldier. Batu up with the scouts. 4 Hussars going to go, and currently the waypoint set to the forward tower. Be surprised if he still commits to this. He might want to try and rescue his explorer to get some age3 dogs. One villager gets pushed around the trees, and that might be a deadville. I think that's going to be a deadville, but losing essentially 3 Hussars for that is not ideal. And this stable play here from Batu. But Batu made the Hussars after knowing that the docks were put down and the fishing boats were being made. I think this is a strategic error here from Batu. Maybe if it was a full land eco and there's more villas on the map, this could be a decent shout. But it just seems that, unfortunately, it's not quite giving him the returns. It's not like he can snipe a falconet in the 2nd age. Well, so that's one of Soldier's falconets, let's say. Forward outpost does go down. No pivot. Shipment of Rodolera's barracks gets thrown up at home, but away from the TC. And saving a lot of coin here for a jump to the 4th age. It looks like he is floating 900 food and 600 coins, so we're pretty close to get to the next. I guess that's what the idea is. Oh, we're going to have reinforcing Huss from the first race, 4 Huss age up and Minutemen, and with a proper surround and good engagement of the Minutemen, we might actually see the barracks being saved and all the musks go down. This is going to be super, super close. Many Huss will go down. In terms of value trade, I think Soldier will be happy, but Soldier doesn't realise that Batu's playing for the age 4 behind this. Look at that Spanish gold going to come in. That's going to be the coin crates he needs, and then all the crates afterwards. Minutemen currently untouched, and the Musk's going to kill all the Huss behind this, but Minutemen still standing, and the Hussar reinforcements from Soldier. I did see the stable in base. That is a good play. That will clean up the Minutemen. And unfortunately, yeah, Batu's idea of the Hussars and Minutemen was enough for the first wave of Musks, but more reinforcing Musks and Huss are coming. Batu will get up to the... No! Batu's just... Oh... Batu was committing to the age up. Now Batu's thinking, actually, Soldier's massing units and going on the offensive. I can't get away with this. And yeah, it makes sense. Look at the 4th age. Batu doesn't have 17 Rodleros, doesn't have 7 Huss, Infinite 7 Lancers behind this. Does have 2 heavy cannons. I think Batu was probably always staying age 3 on reflection, but just was waiting for kind of Spanish gold, waiting for some infrastructure to come down. Just didn't have quite everything tied together. But double Lancers being made, Lancers being shipped. Potential for a 15 Lancer pop. I think this stable will go down though. But dogs will move in, distract fire. Yes, that is sad losses seeing those dogs go down, but the Lancers now in. And that will actually give time for the cavalry to be shipped in and cavalry to be trained. You see how Batu is backing off with most of his cavalry here to keep them alive. Explorer's still live, and the double batch of Lancers is on the field right now, in between or surrounding the Musks, and 5 Lancers going to come out. Some villagers being pulled away by Hussars, but the Hussars need to come forward, and actually these Lancers, probably should have ignored the Hussars and gone on to the Musks. These are the damage dealers, and once these go down, then you have an overwhelming number of cavalry versus soldier. What a great pop here from Batu. Keeps a couple alive, pops 10 on the Musks, and all this is just farming XP for both players. You know, it's still a trade in terms of resources. Soldiers happy trading 100 resource musketeers for very expensive 200 Lancers. That was Batu's big power spike, and in come more musketeers. Batu kind of now needs to keep these limited units alive with the falconets for the push. Ideally, a couple skirmishers would be on the field as well from the barracks, but we did lose the barracks early on, and soldiers still flooding in those musketeers. Let's look at this point of view. Long lines have been researched. 19 fishing boats. The water economy from soldier is real. Hussars being trained, and 60 villager population in total. It's insane, quite frankly. And when you have this many resources, your world's your oyster. You can do what you like, and it's found a little bit of a Spanish gathering party outside the base. 2 Lancers will not be enough to save this. And you may be trying to pull trick this. Maybe 4 villagers are going to pull trick these villages, but that will just signify that more villagers in the nearby area. And Batu needs a plan, and needs one pretty quickly. Rodlero's being shipped, Dragoon's being trained. We still have no barracks, and we desperately need some skirmishers on the field, or veteran musketeers, some sort of heavy infantry or anti-musketeer units to deal with that mass that soldiers go in. And I think soldiers should be looking to age now. Could cancel all Hussars to get the age up in, and from there you'd have that 2 Falk shipment, 9 must combat, but sending in cav HP, massing more cavalry, staying full H2, looking to just overwhelm the Spanish forces and get that precious dub over Batu. Soldier does actually see the army, can evaluate his position, whether he wants to take this on or not, and you know, Batu's kind of forced into making units to deal with what soldiers got. He hasn't really got a decent way of getting onto the water as well. Yes, he does have the frigate shipment, but no real way to back it up, no forward outpost to kind of cover in fire. He's going for the frigate now. Oh, he doesn't even have cav combat in this deck. He must be looking at thinking, why have I got 1,000 food instead? Maybe this deck was the idea of Rodleros, Skirm, Falk, but now the Lancer idea, not having cav combat is a shame. Much stronger Carven Caballeros, but Batu has that time in end, moving in with Falconets. Soldier is going to have to try and deal with this without use of Age 3 units. No veteran musks available, no Falconets, no musk combat, but we do have musk attack, double cav cards, and plenty of villagers nearby with their greatcoats. I do see the force here from Soldier wrapping around. What does Batu see? Does Batu see anything to signify? No. The frigate comes in, Hussars raiding forward villagers, but the snipe from behind! Look over the hill, here comes the British musketeers, and 1 falconet goes down. Lancers do move forwards, but the muskets are going to focus down the cannon, but there's nothing here really to deal with this mass of British musketeers. Lancers are going to trade, but once they go down, that exposes that soft underbelly. More musketeers being reinforced, villagers coming out to tank. I think it's all over, folks. Batu's army has been crushed. And trying to go for his cav play into Brit, it didn't work out. And Batu's tapping out. And Soldier getting the big dub over Batu on there, going for Age 2 mass units, but going for a double dock play, getting those fishing boats out onto the water, and then after Spain aged, slightly slower, more egregious build order from Batu, was able to keep on sending musketeers and trading with Batu's army. Batu thinking that the pop of the 15 Lancers would be the winning ticket. Unfortunately, losing that forward barracks meant it was really hard to train those crucial skirmishers to add that extra damage onto the musks. Those musks with their musk attack, doing 14 times by 3 attack versus a Lancer 42 per swing, and for half the price, doing pretty much the same damage. Very strong. Overall, good play there from Soldier. It's a matchup that Soldier should be winning most of the times, but Batu is a very strong player. We've seen him a lot on the channel. It's always improving. I like the idea of trying different ideas out, trying more of a cav-focused play, keep Soldier on his toes. But unfortunately, after scouting that dock, we need that outpost forward, and we are unable to deal with the water. So there it is. That's the game. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.